To get started guys, I'm just going to be prepping my skin for foundation application. I'm going to go in with my Becca primer, and this is a new primer I just picked up and I am absolutely loving it. It keeps your makeup on all day and it's just perfect for the summer months. Next, I'm going to be using my LA Girl Pro Concealer in orange, and I'm just applying this to the areas of my face I'd like to color correct, and then I'm going to blend it in using my finger. And guys, please pardon the extremely ratchet ass state of my nails. I do not know what I was thinking, but I was too lazy to remove the polish. For my foundation, I'm going to go in with my all-time favorite, which is my Lancôme Teint Idole, and I mixed the shade number 10 and 12, and I also mixed this foundation with my NARS Illuminator today just to share things out, and I am buffing it into my skin using my Real Techniques foundation brush. To highlight today, I'm going to be using my MAC Prolong Wear Concealer in the shade NC45, and I'm just applying this to the areas of my face I'd like to highlight, and then I'm going to be blending it out using my Original Beauty Blender.
Hey, passion.
For my contour, I'm going to be going in with another favorite of mine, and this is my Nye Cream Shadow in the shade Dark Brown. I've been opting for the shade Dark Brown lately instead of the shade Extra Dark, just because it gives me a more natural kind of contour. And I'm just applying this around the areas of my face that I'd like to contour. And I am using my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush. I'm also going to be using this brush to buff it out into my skin. To set my highlighted areas, I'm going to be going in with another favorite of mine, and that is the Sacha Buttercup Setting Powder. For the rest of my face, I'm going to be using my Nye Translucent powder in Sienna, and this powder is literally a dupe for MAC's Mineralite Skin Finish in Dark, and I absolutely love it.
Legendary beat.
To set my contoured areas, I'm going to be using my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour powder in Espresso, and it's been a while since I've reached for this contour powder, but whenever I use it I remember how much I love it. It's just so lovely on the skin, and it kind of gives like a bronzy kind of effect to the skin. And then I'm just going into reverse contour slightly using my Sacha Buttercup powder. To start my eyes, I'm going to be using my MAC's eyeshadow in Roll, and I'm going to be using this as my first transition color. Next, I'm going to take MAC's eyeshadow in Red Brick, and this is going to be my second transition color, and I'm just going to use this to warm up my eye area a bit more. For my crease area, I'm going to be using my Inglot eyeshadow in number 329, and this is one of my favorite dark brown eyeshadow to use, and I'm just going to use this to carve out my crease area as well as the outer corner of my eyes. And then I'm going in with a tapered blending brush, and I'm using this to buff out that dark brown eyeshadow I've just applied. For my lid, I'm going to be taking this orange eyeshadow from my Sugar Pill Burning Heart palette. I've always wanted to wear orange eyeshadow, guys, but I was kind of scared of how it might look on me. I wasn't sure if it would suit me, and I was also scared it might look tacky, but I found my way around it and I absolutely love how this look turned out. Just going back in with the brush I used earlier on, and I'm just buffing in that dark brown eyeshadow I used, and as well as that I'm going to go back in with my first transition colors and just blend everything together so the whole eyeshadow application is very seamless. To line my eyes, I'm going to be using my Inglot gel liner in the shade number 77. To line my eyes, I'm going to be using my Urban Decay liner in Perversion, and then I just went back in with that dark brown eyeshadow I used, and I'm going to smudge this on my lower lash line, and I'm also going to be taking my Red Brick transition color. I'm also going to smudge this on my lower lash line. And then once I'm done with the eyes, I'm just going to dust off any excess powder on my face. I'm going to apply my lashes now, and I used my Lena lashes in, I think, Teint. I'm not so sure, but I'll leave it down below. I find it really hard to apply lashes on camera simply because I use both my hands, and when I'm filming I have to hold the mirror with one hand. So for my blush, I'm going to use my Jordana blush in Cinnamon Spice. Also going to be going with my NARS blush in Taj Mahal. I thought since I'm using orange eyeshadow, I might as well as use an orange blusher also. And to highlight, I'm going to be using my Becca highlighters in Opal and Topaz, and I just picked these two up, and guys, I'm not even going to talk about it because you guys know how I get about highlighters, so I'm just going to leave. I'm like, they're just amazing. Legit. To line my lips, I'm going to be using my matte lip liner in Chestnut, and you all already know this is my favorite brown lip pencil. And then to fill in my lips, I'm going to be using my OCC Lip Tar in Memento. And this is just like a gorgeous like peachy pink color, and then I went in with the shade Interlace, which is just like a neutral nude color just to lighten up the middle a little. And then I'm going to be using this lip gloss that I got from New Look like centuries ago, and that is everything. I think, well, I'm going to be setting my face now, and yeah, that's everything. Thank you all for staying tuned, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys. Mwah.